Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk. I'm George Abraham. You know my partner, Albert Campman. I'm going to give this first one to you. I'm going to let you handle it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying DJ's not a good player.
I was shocked. DJ Burns declares for the 2024 NBA draft. I watched him play at YSU. I was at the game. He had 19 rebounds. So I know he's a good player. But the NBA, George, is a different league. Different league. He's not 6'9". He plays hard. But playing hard to get in the NBA. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he says, your show. I heard you said.
Yeah, here I am.
I love to be wrong.
Oh, me too.
But my
We're
gosh,
for it.
pros. He transferred from Southern University to Murray State to YSU. Seems like the grass never stays under his feet long. Always looking for the next big event. I would have hoped he stayed in college. Use the portal if he wanted to. Learn some more, get stronger, and then take a shot at it. DJ, good luck to you.
Yeah, we're rooting for him.
But even on this show, I have to be honest. I'll be shocked if you make
You'd
the
be
NBA.
less than honest. The other thing is too. Over the years, like I have more. Like a buddy of mine just called. He was listening to our radio show, and he said something about the NBA. He said he didn't realize till he started watching. I know there's a lot of stuff we don't like.
I hate it.
But my God, the talent.
Yeah, that's the part you can't give up.
Big, strong, fast, quick, shoot. Oh.
Individual talent is beyond our talk. I mean, it's just if you love individual talent, there's no sport like the NBA. I mean, geez, that's what you want to watch. If you like what I like is called basketball, then I wouldn't watch 1 second of it. George watches a lot of it though. I'll give him credit.
Yeah,
I'll give him credit. He's
it's almost because there's nothing else, and then I started to like it. You know, It was kind of a situation where during COVID there wasn't a lot on. Started watching. I said, now I have a buddy or two that every week they'll text or call and they'll say, "Did you see?" So I know, and I always laugh. I said they're always from Kentucky. They're always
yeah.
My Lord! But this Final Four, we're going to talk about that in a little while. These boys. I mean. I heard the odds. I think the odds are crazy.
I don't know what the odds are.
Boston's ridiculous. Now, the other one is rather close, as it should be.
Yeah, we'll talk about the NBA.
Yeah. Get the high school kids here. Give them their due.
Yeah, that's way more important. Melena Toth, who's been our talk many times, 800 career strikeouts, 60 wins as Campfield moves into the regionals. Congratulations to Melena and the Campfield girls. How in soccer, Caleb Rose officially committed to go to Charleston. We talk about on this show. There's a lot of girls and boys go to Westminster, Mount Union, and they are awesome high school players.
Awesome.
We just choose not to talk about Division III.
Well, we wouldn't have anything else
because that's what we talk about for a half hour.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we get a Division I standout like Caleb, then we talk about it. You know, he wouldn't be going to Charleston if he wasn't all district and all state. Congratulations there. We talked about Campfield moving on with Melena Toth. They've won 3 straight district titles. They move on to play Aurora in the regionals semifinals on Wednesday. Champion also moves on, beating Lakeview in Division III. Gabby Gradishar, complete game, 1 hit, 13 strikeouts. Had a home run in the game also.
Move.
Haley Householder and Zoe Paulette also had RBIs. They go to 20-4 on the year. Now they will play Creston, Norway in the regional semifinals also.
No bad teams now, right?
No. South Range moves on again, claiming this District 3 district championship. Whooping Columbiana. Columbiana jumped ahead but didn't hold on. Kira Brogan, 3 hits and RBIs. And an RBI, 2 runs scored. 26-3 South Range. Now they advance to play Massillon Tuslaw in the regional semifinals. You get to the regionals, that means you've had a tremendous year. Led by pitching most times in softball. you'll face some good pitching coming up. That's one thing when you get there, George.
Yeah.
If you haven't faced a great pitcher, you're going to face one in the regionals.
You know, that's probably, I would think, of all the problems that coaches have in the playoffs, you know, end of the school year, graduation, prom, boyfriend, girlfriend nonsense.
Yes.
I'll bet their biggest problem is finding that pitcher that can replicate what they're going to see Wednesday afternoon.
Yes, unless they face their own.
Yeah.
Let them
Okay.
throw it. But I
Okay.
will say, George made a great point here. In the old days, until the rules changed,
Bring someone in.
they would bring somebody in to pitch against them.
Don't do it
Yep,
now.
they're not allowed to do it now. It's illegal. They can't do it. So you can't replicate what you see, and that happens in all sports. George really hits it home in basketball, and in football, scheduling games. If you know you have a good team, play a tough team during the season.
Challenge them. Challenge them, right? We both were probably overboard with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to know we can bomb somebody by 35. I know that already.
No one remembers your record anyway.
No.
George and I have been coaching forever. No one remembers our record. They remember big game wins and big game losses.
Yeah.
That's what you remember. They don't remember regular season if you won.
No.
If you beat somebody 72-28.
Nobody cares. then the other thing,
But
too,
some coaches, they care.
Oh, no,
they
no.
care about the record. Now, that's the
No,
stupidest thing going.
That's the dumbest.
Why would you care about your record?
And these guys know it. That's when you know you're.
Christmas card. It's written on the Christmas card. Think of that.
We're not there yet. We're not. I think I asked me the other day. I said I have not a clue.
No, you have no. You
I
wouldn't
talked
know.
to one old timer the other day, one of our good buddies, and he's older than both of us, and he has no idea. He has no clue how many games.
He doesn't care about it either.
care.
No.
Not one bit.
No.
All right, now, NBA conference finals start Tuesday night. Rust versus rest. We've heard this argument since we were kids. What do you think? Boston sitting with their feet up, and Indiana, they had to play, and we'll talk about the Knicks running out. They just ran out of everything Sunday, which injuries were. Now, let me ask you something. They're on Thibodeau, and I don't think it's fair this time.
Well, you know I've already said that.
I know, but
I'll ask
I've
you.
already
said out.
But
said
these
it.
people don't
Has
know
nothing,
your thoughts.
Has nothing to do with it. You ever injured?
But, okay, but you're saying there's no correlation between getting injured when you're tired.
No.
Okay, that's what I was asking you.
Zero correlation.
They
give them 2 days off in between.
They were top 5 in usage.
Yeah, and they always will be.
Hey, when a guy hurts your arm, when he blasts into your knee, I don't think it matters.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to know your thoughts
no
on.
question about that. It's the biggest joke going. Like the rest thing, I just go, who's the better team? That's all. I don't.
Boston.
If it happens to be the rest team or the Rust team, that's what I'll take.
How about the first game?
That could make a difference. Could.
Till they get.
Yeah, until they get the hang of it. But I'll still take Boston against Indiana.
Yeah. Indiana, it's funny, they played them, but they scored a ton, but they gave up a ton.
They can't guard Boston.
They gave them 150 when
They can't guard Boston. There's no Indiana. I watch. You know, I don't watch. I follow it closely. I don't watch like George does. Indiana can never guard Boston.
They can't guard.
That's the difference. They can't guard them.
No. If they try for Tatum, Brown don't kill them. They try Brown, Tatum will kill them. And the way they're going, Porzingis is going to be back. That's another advantage of winning early.
Yeah, Porzingis and White.
Oh, hold on. I have to give him his due.
Yeah, and Holiday.
They don't mention them.
Yeah, these are all
Need
stars.
to throw in.
They're all stars.
No, you're all right.
Yeah,
5 games?
that's what I'd say.
Okay, I said 6, so
Okay,
we're in
I
the
say
same.
5.
We're in the same
Yeah.
ballpark. Brunson breaks his hand bad enough that they were running him ragged. He ended up breaking.
You know, George, I got to see very little. You guys saw, but I did look it up. They were losing anyway.
Oh,
you understand?
No.
So I don't want to hear somebody say
No.
they were.
They
Indiana
couldn't
was
stop them.
Yeah, Indiana shot. I heard on the.
Did you hear what they shot?
76%.
No,
do you understand? That's why they won.
I was embarrassed for it. At some point, I got to knock somebody down.
76%.
I think they shot
67
53 for 79 or something. It was obscene.
It was.
A lot of those are threes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, so
It was hard to lose when you shoot like that.
No, you're not. I'll take it a step further. You're not going to lose. Game 7 in the West did fool people. Denver loses 2 at home, wins 3 in a row. They go to Minnesota. Minnesota gives them the 45-point whammo. Now Game 7, Denver comes out up 20 in the first. I told you. Well, guess what?
I called George. What's happened in that game, George?
I said I turned it.
He said, I turned it off because Denver's up 20 in the third quarter. Now remember, it's not in the first. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, they're up 20. I
texted him back.
I've never been a part of that before.
I texted him back. I said, "Put it on." I said, "They just tied it."
I've never seen it turn right on somebody's home court.
Yeah.
20 in the third
point.
quarter. Wow.
Good point. Now, both will be competitive. You're saying 5 Indiana, I'm saying 6. We're at the same pace. Celtics shoot a lot of threes. Could that old dance with the girl?
Yeah, that's a joke. That's why they lose that one game all the time.
Could they lose?
That's why they lose that one game all the time. You couldn't say it any better. They lost Cleveland and Miami that one game.
At home.
Because they shoot the way they do.
You know what Tatum's record at home is in the playoffs?
Not so good.
7-7.
I didn't think it was that
And he's
good.
fabulous.
I don't think it was that good.
These guys that get on him, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Minnesota's strong inside, though, huh?
Right.
Protect the rim.
How about you put the curse on? You said, just remember you called and said, I never seen anybody as bad as Gobert.
He's never made that shot in his life.
I put the news report on and it said, Gobert leads Minnesota.
Well, he shot a corner shot with a time running
I
out.
know, and he hit it.
He turned around and didn't even look. Half the time he doesn't know where to basket, but he
I
can
know.
defend.
Oh, yes.
He can block shots. Let me ask you, but I was looking and I thought, you know what? They are really strong. Dallas, it's a two-man band, but those other guys, right when you think they'll sneak 3 or 4 alley-oops and you hit a 3. But it is.
Well, that's what they have to do.
What do you have to keep them from? I say 70. 60, you can beat them.
You talk about Kyrie and Don.
Yeah, I want your thoughts.
So I would say it's about right.
70?
I would say this, that George has this pegged this on the show a lot of times. The bench or the so-called other players play so much better at home.
Yeah,
so that I would say 60 or on home. I'm on the road. 70.
Good point.
Yeah,
No,
70 at home.
No, that's an excellent point.
Washington's really the key to their team because the other two are hard to stop.
How about the other night? He didn't have a hoop, and then he hit the biggest hoop.
That's what happens. If he's making shots, they're dangerous.
And that alley-oop, Luka's starting to get like Doncic. I mean, he's getting like Jokic with that alley-oop.
Oh, yeah, they work on that. You can tell that's
he's
working.
throwing that.
Yeah.
And for some reason, now if you can figure this out, I got the prize for you. Kyrie is beaming with happiness. What's up with Kyrie? Is he older and wiser?
I don't know.
He sounds like it.
I talked to him with a friend today, and I said, who was the MVP of the playoffs? I said, Kyrie. He gives his whole game up to win.
Yeah.
Total gives up his game to win. I mean, there ain't many NBA players anymore would say, okay, I want to win, I'll give the ball to this guy.
I'll take 8 fewer shots.
Yes,
Interesting.
Because he is that good. This isn't like he's that
Watch
good.
him when he goes loose.
Yes.
Watch him when he gets loose. Is he in?
Because you know how I had to put up with that right before.
Yeah.
Was Brunson.
Absolutely.
I remember telling George, I said, listen.
Yeah, Brunson.
Watch Brunson go somewhere else while you do. George, are you serious? I said, yes. When he has the ball like Doncic does, he scores 40. He's been doing it.
He does. No, he does. There's no question. You watched it. All right, Major League
Oh,
Baseball.
I'm gonna go. I don't want to leave that one yet.
Go ahead.
In my history of sports, remember, this is baseball, football, basketball, hockey. I've never disliked a player.
You just don't like
More than Dawson.
No.
Yeah,
I know.
No. He teaches kids all the wrong things. Why won't he just shut up and play? No. From the time it goes up.
First play.
No.
Yeah.
Until the end of the game. Yeah. He cries whole
I'll tell you
time.
what happened.
I've never seen like it.
I'll tell you what happened Saturday. Guy teed him early. He said, I'm not. And he can't get the second.
Well, see, that's the part I'll say.
Yeah,
Give him a second.
No, they won't.
There's not a chance, George.
No, you'll never
that official would be fired instantly.
But I heard the guy took the 2 on Caleb Clark the first bit, and I said, what is he in the Stone Age? But anyway, you got a point.
No, I never disliked the guy most of my life.
But you know what? It's funny. You don't like it. Brunson plays the same way, and you're fine with it.
No, not the game.
Oh, it's Simone.
No, the action.
No.
Wait a minute. I'm not okay with Brunson.
No.
I'm okay with any. George, wait a minute. You got that wrong. You got that wrong. I don't watch the NBA at all because how Brunson and not Doncic.
Your thoughts.
Look.
But what I'm asking you, are they stupid for doing it? Or do you not realize they get no turnovers?
I'm not stupid for doing it.
No.
I hate it. That's all.
Okay, but
I would not. Remember, I'm talking about high school.
But they want to win now.
I know what they do. The game is set up that way. They let you cross.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, and we're going to get you on him one-on-one. That's all they do. The whole game is based on
that cross.
And pick and roll. They run pick and roll every possession. They run pick and roll every.
One guy fights through in the league, McConnell. He's the one guy who fights through. All right, Major League Baseball. There was one story last week, one story only. MLB was breaking into games in the middle of the inning. That's how good Skeens was.
Yeah, he really pitched a fantastic
Paul
game.
Skeens.
You don't get that when you strike out the first 6 or 7 guys of the
No one ever
game.
struck 7 Cubs out.
Yeah, so amazing stats what he put up. They knew he was great. I just know how much he was going to pitch. I didn't know how long.
He looks like he's about every 6 days. They added a guy.
Yeah, and he at least went into the 5th or 6th inning. So that was good.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
Yeah,
He
hits.
went 6 innings.
Hey,
So
let me ask you. He walked a guy on a close. He had a perfect game where they kept him in.
no,
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
no, he was out.
Okay.
Then George, I've been saying George's name a lot on the show today. That's decided the night before. There is no chance he come out for that 7th. They told
Get ready.
Shelby.
Holderman.
Yes.
Shelby, he got 6.
6 innings.
Oh, 11 Ks, 1 walk. I'll take it.
Oh no, he's great. Now he's great.
It
Let's
looks
go
like
for a long time.
Pittsburgh's building a pitching staff.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because people have made fun of me when I said 2025 they'd be a contender for everything.
Just think, if they were hitting a little bit, they'd be a contender now. I don't mean hitting. I mean 240.
Yeah, just hitting a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, because Keller's become a number 1 pitcher again.
No, he's good. No.
And they had no idea when they had Jones. They had no idea
What
when they had
about this
Jones.
Jones?
Well, he was a number 2 pick. He was a really high pick, and I knew he'd be good, but I didn't know he'd be great.
Absolutely.
I didn't know he'd be this good.
You're right on. You're right on. And it's a shame because there they were Sunday, 1 for 17.
They still won, right?
They won 3-2. Let me ask you, popping down a bunt, first to second, no one out.
Never.
No sense talking about.
Never. Yeah, we talked about on our show. All 30 teams. I think there's not a chance that they even work on bunting.
No.
There's no one bunting to baseball. They'll do it one time. If they're down, if it's extra
I've seen
innings.
it in the bottom of the 10th.
Yeah, if they're in the bottom of the
Yep,
innings tied,
yep,
they'll
yep.
bunt. Yeah, that's it.
Guardians are in first place.
Playing tremendous. Playing tremendous. Get good pitching, get good relieving in, and they're hitting the heck out of the ball. I can't believe the players that they have hitting the baseball. Even Brennan won the game with a 3-run homer. They're playing great.
Both teams are 5-5 in the last 10.
Well, Cleveland built up a good record already, so that they'll take that.
Absolutely.
You know, Pittsburgh has
Pirates
to win.
they got to run 5, 6
more
in a row.
Yeah, they got a little more.
Somewhere when they had an opportunity, just as the Steelers did when Oakland came in. Pittsburgh, they didn't take a base, and the Steelers when they had Arizona and New England last year.
Yeah.
Both teams were in a position to make a run, and it's just as you say, the other guys are getting paid too.
Yeah, they're trying to win too.
Here's one I came across. I wasn't aware of this. Darvish won his 200th game Sunday. Do we have to readjust that 300 thing since they're not pitching as long?
Oh, that's changed. Yeah, that's completely changed.
What would you need to say 250 automatic? He's not getting it. I'm just asking.
No, I can't. I can't put anybody.
No
in 200.
number. No
yeah.
number. Okay.
I can't. You're asking Jordan a good question. 300 stuck in my mind.
Yeah. Well, it was. It was always.
No, yeah. 300.
It was always
300.
the line.
Yeah. Because that means you put a lot of people in. Because that put a lot of people in with 200 wins.
Hey, Guardians first place. We like what we're seeing. Fast start. We have a guy that calls our radio show that said they usually don't start that fast. That he's really excited.
Yeah, they should be because they're getting everything done. They're getting starting pitching, relief pitching, and timely hitting, good hitting. Their start with Minnesota's losing streak has given them a nice little edge here in the league. Detroit's playing good, but right now, let's see if they can keep it up. I just think they're underrated. I think Guardians are underrated. Some of their players are really good, including Ramirez, who's an all-star every year. Yeah, let's do for the Guardians. Let's hope that the Guardians are in the playoffs and the Pirates maybe sneak a wild card.
Well, right now it's possible. You never know.
Yeah, they're right there now.
Both teams are 5-5 the last 10. As you said, the Guardians started strong. Pirates just treading water. Right about the time I get encouraged, they don't hit for 3 days. But when you're 1 for 17 with runners in scoring position and still win, I don't know if you can look at it as a good thing.
Yeah, I won't look at it as a good thing because that's why they lose. Go on lose streaks. They do. That's why they lost.
Well, early weren't they hitting
only the first week?
But I mean, it was clutch.
It was crazy at first.
Yeah,
week.
2 outs.
Yeah. Then after that, they haven't hit at all.
No, 2 out hits are. I
yes,
mean, my
no
gosh,
question.
that's what the game. And just to talk to you about, I see Darvish won his 200th on Sunday. Do we have to adjust some of those numbers? It used to be 300 was magic. We're not seeing that again.
They'll adjust them, but I wouldn't, because I'm stuck in dinosaur land in baseball. I don't want cheap people going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh.
And I don't know how long. I don't know how far you can take it down, George. I don't know. You get 250, 230, 220.
No.
You know, I don't know what you do.
I agree.
Right.
So you got to watch the body of work. I guess what you're saying. One more time on this, we'll give it up because I get like this every week. 1 for 17 in scoring position. Now, if you're the dude that went to San Diego from Miami, or you're Judge, I'm not saying that, I'm saying, Al, do what you're doing. When we have 3 guys of the 9 batting 100, I've got to try something different. Yeah. What is the reluctance to change?
The reluctance to change is that's baseball today.
All right.
And George, it's every team.
No, I noticed. You said check it, and I checked.
No, and you got to look. I mean, if it was the average for Major League Baseball is 240. It has not been like this since 1968. And in 1968, they lowered them out.
Remember the Mendoza line?
It was so bad.
200. No, they lowered. Yeah. No, Gibson.
They had to.
They couldn't hit them.
So now, what are you going to do for next year? They're not changing because the rotten players, 5 through 9, are on the end of the bat, trying to hit a home run, and any ball above the belt. John Smoltz says the best. If I was pitching today, I'd throw 5 no-hitters. Yeah. I'd throw every pitch above the belt.
They're swinging out.
And they can't get to it.
They can't get to it. Yeah. It's in on them before they blink. I got it. Choking up, moving runners.
That's a joke.
The other day, Pirates had 2 on, no out. I'm thinking it was when old-timer was up. I thought, well, McCutcheon will slap one to the right side.
Nobody's slapping anything.
I got slapped. Right, double play, I got slapped. Absolutely. Once again, you can score from third, a pass ball, a fly ball. And then they have to bring the infield in.
Yeah, all those things we talk about.
Yeah, all those things we
but they don't believe in it anymore.
No, we're not happening. It's not happening. Now, NCAA football. Dabo says his guys are better than the guys in the portal.
Dabo's is a belief system to me that you treat that the players are your sons, and I'm not treating them like 2 days. I want you for 2 years, and then guess what? Hey Harry,
get out.
I'm throwing you out. And I'm bringing in 4 new players that play. Now, it's going to hurt them wins and losses. I can't help it.
Deion Sanders. He's the anti-Deion.
Who do you want? That's what I'm saying. That's what. No, not a question. Okay. And Deion might have won a national championship.
Now, is it career suicide?
But he doesn't care about that.
I'm asking you. I mean, he wants to win.
Yeah, he's going to win. He's going to win games.
He won 7 last year.
He can't win a national championship doing this.
Okay.
There is not a chance.
Okay. Do you think he believes that?
What? Yeah, totally believes
Deep down.
Deep down, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
just does it right. That's all. And that's I'm looking for some people to do it right. There aren't many left. Like the guy from Georgia. Like he's going to win another national championship, and I wouldn't walk into the kitchen. He was standing there.
No. I'm going to talk about him for a minute too because I just can't deal with him. You know that.
Yeah, Smart. That's his name.
Yeah,
Smart.
Kirby Smart. Yeah. The contract is obscene though. $130 million. After what is going on down there, they should have cleaned that place out.
They're happy as a lark.
I know. How about Michigan? That's proof.
They're happy as a lark there, too.
No.
They don't care what the coach does.
Now, listen to this. Opening week. I'm a college football
guy. Yeah, that's your sport,
I hear opening week.
Georgia will start at about 10 to 12.
Yep.
And get done about 10 to 1 at night.
Yeah, I fall asleep or I'd be in there for more. Like I missed the Preakness the other day. That's pretty bad. But this opening week, how about this game? Georgia-Clemson. Not bad. Who's the middle game? Miami versus Florida. Not bad. Who's the night game? Notre Dame and A&M.
That Miami-Florida game is going to get the coach fired.
One of them get fired.
Yeah.
One of them get fired.
No, really, I mean that.
Yeah, one of them get fired.
One of them get fired after week 1.
They've both bent over backwards. The NIL money at Miami's obscene. And Florida, he's been told.
Yeah.
Napier,
they're getting one of them getting fired.
Interesting. We like that Duke quarterback at Notre Dame, don't we?
Yeah.
I think, I'm going to tell you.
I don't know how healthy he is.
Yeah.
They're saying he's still unhealthy.
Somebody said that, I thought, after a year?
Yeah, man, he must have a really bad injury.
December?
He must have had a bad injury.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out. Now, here's the key word here. The NFL is having its voluntary workout. Now, here's what I say. Some of you guys need to look up the word volunteer because there is no way these veterans, either between wanting a contract, Hayward, not wanting hurt, fill in the blank, they're not coming. No. And if you know what the word volunteer means, they're doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, they're not coming. If you said mandatory and they don't have a contract, they
get fined or something.
They'll take the fine. They don't care
because they're going to take it off the contract.
Yeah. So it's a joke. Don't count anything until the regular season starts, because in the off season they can tell us all they want. They have 50 of their teams picked, 50 of their players picked already.
Absolutely.
They have room for 3 players.
Albert's right. Albert's right. And the other thing too, wanting a new contract. When you get to that certain age,
Well, Hayward shouldn't want anything.
I would
and
struggle.
he's one of my favorite people ever.
As a person.
So he can't play anymore.
Not like he did.
No,
No, I agree.
Yeah.
You can't throw that much money
Right.
on one guy.
You can't. It'd be stupid
Now,
to
if
do
that's, if that's...
Watt.
Yeah, Watt
Yeah,
or
Watt.
Brady.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Christmas Day is a Wednesday. Never fear, you got a doubleheader. But you'll need 7 networks to watch the games. Just real quick, don't forget, you Ohio fans, that Christmas game with Pittsburgh is on Channel 11 or 2 only. You will not get it. The people in the West...
Channel 21's not getting it, huh?
No. When they say local, they
Or Channel
mean
27.
town.
Neither one of them are getting not getting it.
No, they're not
Okay.
getting that game. No
Okay.
Youngstown. Now,
Okay.
the word greed comes to mind, but let's talk about that. They're looking 2 games Christmas. It's a Wednesday, which means they have to play Saturday the week before.
Yeah.
To get the 5 like they do with the Sunday, Thursday.
Yes, so sad.
Yeah. Well, once you get
So
it,
sad.
you can't blame the league because guess who signs off on all of it?
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it's just sad.
Greed,
for me
it's greed.
Where it's gone
it's
to.
right. And by the way, this Netflix, everyone in the world has it. 90 million. See, that's the other thing. That game was on Peacock last year. They only have 5 million. Netflix has 90.
I got Netflix.
Absolutely.
I don't have Peacock, but I have Netflix.
Well, it's only $5 a month though, if you wanted it.
Yeah, I don't want it. That's what I
Big
mean.
money the Campbells have. That $5.
I don't want no Peacock.
That wouldn't even feel. I got to
First
mention.
of all, I've had trouble finding these things.
I understand. You have to switch HDMI. Now, golf. I got to say, finally, Schauffele, I can get off his back now.
You've been on it long enough.
I've been on him long enough. But I'll tell you whose back I'm back on. Morikawa. They need to give that boy the Heimlich.
Yeah,
Was he tied on Sunday?
Tied going into Sunday.
What did he lose by 7?
He didn't get. He never moved up. Never moved.
Oh.
He stayed at par constantly all the way down.
my.
Yeah. I've already talked about this one. The Joe Allen. Joe Allen's our guy, and no local guy in the area knows his golf. He did write to me. He said, "Boy, I do feel bad for you because you hit that one." He wrote to text me. You hit that one nail on the head. This is supposed to be a major.
It's not supposed to be minus 22.
Minus 22. Oh my
I know.
God! 21 winning.
right.
It's supposed to be minus 4.
Yeah, minus 6.
That's why Schauffele won, by the way.
Yeah.
The course was made for a guy.
Yep.
It's
Now,
made
let
for
me
him.
ask you, can that propel him?
Should.
I mean,
It's confidence-wise,
level.
yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
No, you nailed it
Yeah.
for me. Scheffler thing's just too weird. They're dropping all the charges. When I see no body cam footage, I know the cop.
Someone's going to it.
Absolutely, we know that.
There's always
now
some behind the
Brady's
scenes.
first game at
No
Cleveland.
way. Brady, is he playing again?
You Cleveland people, you'll have him in Dallas. Opening game, you host Dallas, and Tom will be on the game. We don't know if he'll be good or bad. There's no way to know. No way to know at all. Now, the father of the...
If it was Willie Johnson on the game.
Well, it won't be Willie Johnson. They make...
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Would you still watch it?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they
No,
could-
I don't think Tom Brady's going to make George watch it.
They could put Jack the Ripper on there, and I'm watching.
That's what I'm saying. That's the part I'm getting
And I
to.
don't watch with any sound. That's the worst part. By the way, June is Father's Day is coming up. Tyreek Hill is getting his bid in. He is now fathering his 11th child to his 5th different baby mama. He is on pace to break Nick Cannon's record. Is there anything to say to that?
Who's Nick Cannon?
Well, I know. I forget who I'm talking to.
Who's Nick Cannon?
He hosts The Masked Singer, among other things. All right, 2 Chiefs players arrested for marijuana. Gone. If it was Mahomes, would they be gone?
Oh, jeez.
Not even
There
a
wasn't.
chance.
That makes me laugh so hard.
It is. It's
Yeah,
sad.
they call Andy a disciplinarian.
Oh, you know.
First of all, the guy on the sideline Travis, whatever his name is,
he tried to
tried to
kill
beat
him.
him up.
Tried to knock him
He
down.
still played one. 2 guys get marijuana. I'm going to cut them. I'm going to show them how tough I am.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching Bottom Line Sports Talk. We'll see you next week.